Alright. And one, I'm excited about, you know, the project, your guys' next project coming out. I want to ask you, just on a musical level, you know, so often we see like artists come out and they come out with a certain enthusiasm for, we'll say revolution, we'll say, you know, rights and whatnot. And at some point they begin to shake, or they back up, or they change their message all up. What's their president's stance on you know, what's your purpose for rapping, and is it possibility to go whatever, change up your style and try some new things, or you understand what I'm asking?
I do. Basically, I think we would change. I don't think that we would change sides. I think we would change strategies. I think you have to, because if you don't, things that don't bend, they break. You know what I'm saying? So even with this album that we're coming with now, the contents of the album won't be exactly the same that was on Let's Get Free. As a matter of fact, there's an intent to reach a different sector of people who had never heard it before. And we hope that ain't gonna leave us out in the cold, the ones who've been here and who've been coming to this and been organizing the street. Because no matter what, that's what Dead Prez stands for. It's just, are we gonna able to make this thing bigger and work and grow in our lifetime and change? And so, no, we won't ever capitulate. No, we won't ever sell out, or whatever that means. But we will be normal people. We will be regular people. We will be seen as that, and we will be revolutionaries. So that's what we intend on being and doing. I think there's a lot of pressures in the industry that make people change. That things that we not, with the dynamic we're not even understanding, that force us to say different things. But it's really not even what you say, it's what you do. Hip hop is not the most important thing. It's the music, it's the movement that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop may come and go. I mean, you never know what will happen. But the movement is the thing that's gonna hold stability. That's gonna make sure that we're gonna get free. So that's why I do hip-hop, but if hip-hop changes, then that's what they do. I will still be, you know, and that's why Dead Prez is in the game. And we're going to continue to bring it to your same old flame.
Right. Let me ask you this. Rappers, or at least people who listen to rap, they put a lot of responsibility on rappers. And for whatever they like or whatever they taste in rap is, that responsibility seems to either drive their levels of success. For instance, like, and this is like on a whole nother level, like NWA, they had a responsibility to the people who they were, you know, giving a message to, right? And there's other people who wouldn't perhaps maybe listen to NWA for the way that they presented their message. They weren't really in their vein of bringing about their cause, that other audience's cause.
Right.
So, what would you say is like the responsibility of rappers today, regardless of what their cause is, regardless of where they're rapping from? Is there a sense, or is there a some sort of accountability that you think or you believe that other rappers should have to the audiences that they want to rap to, in addition to everybody else? Is there a level of accountability, or is it just, this is my art and I shouldn't be judged for my art, you know, because this is what I'm doing?
Well, I think there's no ethic in art. I think there's no ethic in the industry, no standard, no moral. Take this industry to the hip hop industry, that hold people. There's no rule or regulation. And in capital, it's like in war, all is fair. In love and war, and hip hop right now is part of the war strategy against our people. So anything is going, there's no more, there's no way that things should be. Moreover, artists should have a responsibility to their mom and their daddy and their next door neighbor, where they came up, and the community and the issues in their community, tell the motherfucking truth the way it should be. The artists have a responsibility to do that more than anything. I don't think they have to say any words. I think the artists have a responsibility to be human beings and grow and learn and tell the truth. Because other than that, the shit is backwards. And I think once you do that, everybody, you'll start seeing what's what. If we all were serious and really looked at the world materially for whatever truth that you have and bring it out, that's what I think the responsibility is of the rappers right now. And I think we will become more than rappers. Then we'll become fathers and brothers, leaders, revolutionaries. We will become all kind of spiritual people and all kind of shit. Because the truth is way different than what's happening in the music, which has no morality and is totally capitalist driven. So that's what I say that responsibility is. I would like to see more artists, especially who are coming in the game right now, to be able to articulate the analysis of something that's going to help people see the way out. But you know, everybody's not going to be able to do that. That's why we have O'Malley and Chatella. So, you know, I'm going to try to do that. And I can't say that's nobody else's responsibility. If you say that's what you're doing, I can judge it. But I'm not judging Trick Daddy. I don't judge Jay-Z. I can't judge them. They're artists. And in their game, there's no morality. No morality. But to their mama, they have a responsibility. And I know where he lives, in Marcy. And I know there's a war going on in Marcy Project, a war on drugs and a war on gangs. So what responsibility do we have to that is the truth.
Word. Excuse me. Your music obviously has a different flavor than like a Jay-Z or whatnot. In light of everything that's going on, what is Dead Presidents prepared for, or what do you foresee anything, any repercussions coming from either the government or coming from the industry, the record industry, in terms of backlash, in terms of attempts to stop you from, or at least changing you or pressuring you to change your message up? What do you guys think, or how do you plan to for me, it seems like it's an obvious thing that the pressures are already there, right? And now in light of everything that's going on, when you come out with a record that is not pro whatever's happening with the government and whatnot, how are you guys preparing yourself for that?
I think we already been hit with the repercussions. They've been coming at us. What we've been doing, we've been preparing for. It's gonna get worse than this. I was on the fringe before that. We were the terrorists that they were looking for before. I say keep your eyes open, your fists clenched, keep your ears to the ground, listen to the sound of the people. That's the way out right there. And that's gonna be the way forward. We already seeing the war. Ain't nothing new. Nothing new.